Hi everyone, I hope you're well. Welcome back to the channel. It's Ewan here again from EM177, and on today's video we got a bit of an interesting one. We're here in my room, obviously. Now this is an interesting one because when I decided to come to Japan, probably my biggest fear, is fear the right word? Yeah, probably fear and sort of lack of knowledge and worrying concern was around accommodation. Mainly because in the UK, whether you're going to rent somewhere, whether you're going to even just stay in a hotel, you get so much information online. You get reviews, you get pictures, you even get videos, and there's so many different sources you can do. However, when you're outside of Japan, it's very hard to get information from within Japan. That's largely because a lot of the places, believe it or not, barely even have proper websites, and even if they do have a website, the search engine in your country, most likely Google, unless you're searching in Japanese, will really struggle to pick up their websites. So it's really hard to get some information. As I've mentioned before, I'm here as a student, so I got a lot of help through a company called GoGoNihon, who also help with accommodation searching, and they're a free service for that. So I'll pop their website in the description below. It's well worth checking them out if you come to Japan as a student. But even alongside that, whether you're a student, like I mentioned, whether you're working here, whether you're teaching here, whatever the reason may be, there's generally one of three ways you can live in Japan. You can get your own place, be it a flat, I say a house, but if it's in a city, it'll certainly be a flat. You can have a shared living with a Japanese family, like a homestay, or the most common one, somewhere like this, which is a share house. Now, before I came here, I didn't quite fully grasp the size of them. This is much more like a hotel than a share house. It has 50 odd rooms, I think between 50 and 60 rooms over 4 floors. So it is a really, really big place. Now, like I said, there really isn't much information that I could find online about these. So, tell you what, let's go for a little wander around and show you what you get for £300 a month. So you'll see coming through the entrance, big front door on the way in. Now, as it's normal the way in Japan, you can't have your shoes on inside, so a big shoe rack on the right, and you keep your slippers on the left. Nice communal area where everyone can cook and have meals. Plenty of equipment, plenty of space. Everyone has their own little storage area for food, and there's about 4 or 5 cookers, so plenty of options for that. Hallways, there's 4 floors. Quite large and spacious with lots of natural light, and these are really handy. You got washers and dryers, which is great, and they only cost 100 yen to use, so 60p, 65p in the UK. Into the room, perfectly spacious, bit dated now, but has everything you'd need. The most important thing is nice comfy bed, and obviously in July like we are at the minute, where it's mid-30s during the day, air conditioning, which is an absolute lifesaver. So yeah, plenty of space to work, plenty of space to do what you need to do. In reality, you're just doing a bit of studying and sleeping here, so does the job fine. So I thought the easiest way for me to show you the location and where we are and how convenient everything is to start off at the share house and take a little walk and show you what's around. So walking down the road, this is the road that the share house is on. It's just there. So we're going to come out down here. There's a Family Mart at the end of the street, which is perfect. Can't beat a bit of Family Mart chicken. And really useful for drinks and things like that. If we head down this street, there's lots of nice izakayas and restaurants and stuff down there. There's also at the end some supermarkets, some medicine shops, and a McDonald's. However, if we turn right, we'll see down this street there's a nice Subaru Legacy, which wasn't planned, but that's there. Estate as well, with doilies. Automatic though. Oh, never seen a gold badge on a Legacy before. Thought that was a Lexus thing. Never mind. You'll see lots more izakayas and restaurants along here. Now, I'll be honest, This bit does look much better at night when they're all lit up, but still worth seeing during the day. We head down, we have a little shrine type temple thing. And then as we go, fish restaurant. On the corner here is a garden centre that if you're a student living in a share house you probably don't need, but it's there. Coming up to the second most important thing in Japan behind the Family Mart is the vending machines. To give you an idea of what's here, in the summer the minute it's all cold. If it's blue there, that means it's cold. If it's red, then it's hot. At the minute this time of year it's all cold. They just take coins, there's no card on these, so worth noting. Standard stuff, waters, energy drinks, Pepsis and cold coffees. Let's see if we come down here to this crossing, we'll just nip across while the man's green. We've got some more restaurants over there. School, if I'm cycling, is that way. Down there there's also some more restaurants, car garages, all that sort of thing. To give you an idea, currently we are walking east, north is off to the left, so Osaka Center is that way basically. Petrol station, worth noting as well, 168 yen a litre, like £1 or less than $1. Very much not what it's like in the UK at the minute. These red bits on the pavements are cycle lanes, however it's worth noting that no one seems to really care. At the minute people are quite good, but people just cycle over here and walk over there and vice versa, so people don't really seem to care, but never mind. If we head up here, a couple more restaurants on the right hand side. Coco's, big curry chain, and an Italian restaurant as well that I haven't and probably won't be going to, but Coco's is really nice. We're heading up now towards sort of main crossroads. We've got police station here on the left hand side, and then to show you how convenient it is, there's a supermarket on the corner here, Life, which as you can see is quite big. It's over a number of different stories. Always fun wandering around and seeing cool cars in Japan. Little Nissan NV100K van, I suppose you'd call that. Ladders on the roof. Most modern cars in Japan are white. It's quite a shame. You don't really get the funky colours as much that you used to get back in the 90s. Another one, they're becoming less popular than they were because of the new taxes, but I love these super deluxe crowns. Whenever I think of Japan cities, I think of those. So you can see how busy it is with people on bikes. Masks aren't compulsory anymore outside, but everyone seems to be wearing them regardless. Now you see over here, just some more shops over here. We have a Book Off, which is a second-hand bookshop, and they also do some electronics and things. I got an Ethernet cable from there, which is quite helpful. Across there. Just wait for the green man. Punched it. There we go, green man. You see we have a big motorway running over here, so even though we are central, it's still nice and easy if you want to drive across here. So heading down this now towards the main high street, so if you are living at this share house, the majority of the restaurants and things are down here. Another vending machine for when you get thirsty. As I said a minute ago, we're not really showing it in its best light at the minute with it during the daytime. It's still great, but nighttime is when it really comes alive with all the neon signs and things. And the reason I'm going to keep going just another 100 meters is to show you how close we are. So we've been walking now for just over 5 minutes, and I've been talking at the same time and things. You could do it a fair bit quicker than this. Past a few closed shops, but the important one is just down here on the left. So while I'm showing you that, you see loads more restaurants and bars across here. If we go down the street down here, there's also another big supermarket, another Coco's just there. But here is Kire Uriwari, which is the local train station. So if you are living at the share house, that is your route into the rest of Osaka, sumimasen, as I nearly kill everyone. And as you can see, countless shops, bars, restaurants, everything else you need. All nice and handy. And there we go. Hopefully that shows you a little bit about what life in a share house can be like. I'm looking forward to settling in a bit more. I've only been here for a week or so now, so just starting to get a bit of the vibe for it, which is nice. One of the great things I haven't mentioned, apart from the fact this one has a roof terrace, which I haven't mentioned, is it's a great way to meet people. You know, if you move here, it's a very new culture, and if you end up in one of those apartment blocks by yourself every day, it's going to be really hard to socialize and get out there and meet people. Whereas here, we've got everyone under one roof. Like I say, there's over 50 people here from all across the world, and even quite a few Japanese people as well. There's probably, I would say, 7 or 8 Japanese people. So great if you are looking to practice your Japanese at home, something you couldn't do stuck on your own. So yeah, we'd highly recommend one. This one in particular seemed really nice. There's lots of different options. I haven't really met anyone yet who's not happy with their choice. Like I say, the whole reason behind this video was I couldn't really find very much information online before I came. So if you are thinking of coming to Japan and this has been a help, then that's the whole point of me doing this. So drop a comment in the comment box section below if that's the case. It'd be great to hear from you, and if you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, I'm going to go and explore Osaka for another night. It won't be long until the sun goes down, which when the city really comes alive. And if you've enjoyed this and it's been useful, please like and subscribe to the channel, because I'm going to try and do lots of these videos about Japanese life very soon.